All right, welcome everybody to Norton girls softball varsity. Coach Wade Lazat's 2-1 Lancers taking on the visiting Marauders of Dedham. First pitch is a ball. That's from Megan Vignani. We will set the, she's pitching to Sharapa, and there's a pop fly. Left fielder calls for it, and quickly one down. And that was Correa, Captain Correa, with the putout, one down. You've got Destiny McGrath for Norton at shortstop, Liv Menyo at second, Julia Alves, the first baseman. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a little outside. You got Captain Correa in left field. Granger is catching behind the plate. Granger, swing and a miss. Called 1-1. You've got Janet Jolly in center field. Vignani, of course, pitching. Brenna Bramwell at third base, and Sophia Knopf in right field. Swing and a miss, strike two. Vignani bringing the heat. This is the second batter, Gonzalez. Count goes to 2-2 on Gonzalez, the first baseman for the Marauders. Coach Mike Noski's team. Also 2-1. And that's high, and the count runs full. Beautiful day here today. Boy, after all the rain, it is a fantastic day. NortonMediaCenter.org bringing you the game. Swing and a miss, strike three. Gonzalez goes down, swinging. David Bowie here with the call, Keith Padrick. So we've got two down. It's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, Friday. Friday is the third baseman of Dedham. Vignani. Ooh, nice pitch by Vignani for strike one. Vignani looks in, gets the call, signal. Ooh, just outside. 1-1 to Friday. Let's try Valley League contest. Early in the season, as I said, both teams 2-1 outside, and that's the call. 2-1 to Friday. Vignani looks in, also high and outside. Count runs to 3-1. Right there, runs full, 3-2. Vignani set. Looks in. Swing and a miss. And that's the end of the top of the first. Norton will be up in a minute to see what they can do in response. All right, to lead off the bottom of the first will be Destiny McGrath, shortstop for the Lancers. And Hickey will be the pitcher. We'll set the Dedham lineup in just a second, field positions. But McGrath is up. Start the game for the Lancers. Takes low, ball one. You've got Sharapa at shortstop for Dedham. Gonzalez, the first baseman. Friday at third. Hickey is pitching. Egan at first. There's a strike, 1-1. Bellotti catching. Jay Salemi is in left field. Tanada. Elliott, second base. Florio will be playing the field in right field. Oh, a hot one down to the hot corner. The third baseman makes a nice play. And that's Friday. Throws over to Gonzalez for the first out. Hot shot, but right to the third baseman. McGrath grounds out 5-3. This will bring up Liv Menyo, Captain Menyo, second baseman for the Lancers. Takes strike one. Looks down to Coach Lazat for the signals. Now back in. Hickey looks in. Tries to lay down a bunt. Goes foul. That's strike 2. Menu looks like she's got some speed. Tried to bunt for a hit. Ball rolled foul. It's 0-2. Hickey looks in. Ahead of Menu, 0-2. There's another one to the third baseman. Friday with a strong arm over to Gonzalez. First 2 batters for Norton. Ground outs to the third baseman. That's going to bring up Julia Alves, first baseman. Alves batting 3, third spot. Hickey looks in. Ball 1. Catcher Bellotti. Coach Noski over at Dedham encouraging his team. Coach Lazat here giving signals. That's high. 2-0 to Julia Alves, the Lancers first baseman. Fouls that one off. 2-1. Got a slight breeze here. A beautiful day, as I said, you could see. Comes Hickey. Ooh, just high. Good eye by Alves. That's 3-1. Lancers trying to get some base runners here, get something started. 2 outs. Just joined us, bottom of the first. Takes ball 4. That's a walk, and the first base runner as Alves walks. That'll bring up Granger. Captain Nicole Granger batting cleanup. See if she can't do some damage here against Hickey. That's low, ball 1. Very disciplined hitters. Coach Wade Lazat has his team very patient up there, waiting. And that's high, 2-0. Throw down to first. Alves easily back. Granger ahead 2-0. And that's low, 3-0. Coach Lazat reminds Granger it's 3-0. Probably taking here. Takes strike 1, 3-1. A lot of chatter from the bench at Norton. You like to hear it. Spring is in the air. Ooh, strike 2. Full count. 2 outs. Alves will be on the move. Here's Hickey with the pitch. Almost off it, but holds up Granger with a nice play, and that's another walk. Moves Alves up to second, first and second. They'll bring up Captain Correa. Got a runner down there for Granger. Here's Hickey with the pitch. Brings it right in there. 0-1. 2 outs. Men on first and second. No score, bottom of the first. That's low. It gets by Bellotti, and the runners move up. So there's ball 4. The hitter. Bases loaded. Brings up Jolly, center fielder Norton. The base is jacked. Oh, Hickey brought some heat, but it's high. Ball 1. Hickey looks in. Ooh, good swing on that. Foul ball. Count goes to 1-1 on Jolly. Got Vignani on deck for Norton. Made quick work of the Marauders in the first on the mound. That one looks like it's tough. Nice catch. So Jolly flies to left to end the first. No score. Norton leaves 3 after 1. Norton 0, Dedham 0. All right. Top of the second, it'll be Hickey, Egan, and Bellotti. Ball 1, Vignani made quick work of the Marauders in the first. Hickey, the Dedham pitcher, batting 4th. Takes 1-1. Looks down to Coach Noski for some signs. Vignani sets. Ball outside and high. 2-1. Little high. 2-1. Vignani looks in. Foul off, and now evens the count at 2-2 to Hickey. Vignani looking to bear down. Maybe get another K. She ended the first with back-to-back Ks. And there's another one. Oh, beautiful pitch. Catches Hickey looking. That's going to bring up Egan. Vignani looks in. Ball outside. 1-0. Vignani winds up. Ooh, and that's going to be 2-0. Another ball. Goes to the back of the mound. Takes a little bit of a breather. That's 3-0. So after 3 Ks for Vignani, she goes to 3-0 on Egan. And ball 4. That's Dedham's first base runner. That's going to bring up Bellotti. The Dedham catcher. It's down to Noski, see if they have something going on here. Vignani looks in, concentrating. Ball 1. Lonnie's teammates encouraging, trying to get her settled down a little bit. That's a foul ball, and it's going to even the count at 1. 1-1 on the Dedham catcher. A little inside. 2-1. Vignani was in a nice groove. Just a little off, trying to get it back now. 2-1 to Bellotti of Dedham. Just a little bit low. Count runs 3-1. Takes a little walk, talks to her shortstop, second baseman briefly. There's a long fly ball. That one's trouble. Gets by the left fielder. Here comes the throw. He's going to hold up. And there's a double for Bellotti. So with 1 out, Bellotti hits a long fly to left for a double. Runners second and third, 1 out. It's going to bring up Jay Salemi, the left fielder, with 2 runners in scoring position. Lonnie's got to bear down. Blows one away. That's what she's got to do. Strike 1. Now it's a ball. 1-1. Well, Megan looks in. Strike 2. Nice pitch. Right at the knees. 1-2. This would be great if she could get a punch out here. Just got a piece. So Salemi stays alive. 1-2. Yanni looks in. Ooh, ball. She certainly got the pace on it. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a big strike up in Yanni. Another K. That's going to bring up, it's like Tanetta. Coach Noski having a discussion as the Coach Lazat talks to his infielders. So here's Tanetta, 2 outs. Runners in second and third, no score, top of the second. Vignani looks in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's what they need. Senior looks in. Pitches, strike 2. Tanetta having a little trouble catching up with that Vignani fastball. Down in the hole, 0-2. Just gets a piece to stay alive. Remains 0-2 after the foul ball. Vignani trying to get out of this jam. She has 4 Ks. She's only given up 1 hit, but it was a nice shot to left field by Bellotti of Dedham. But she can get out of it here, especially if she gets a K. And she does. Tanetta swings high. Strike 3. We're ready to cut to the bottom of the second. No score. All right. We're back for the bottom of the second. Vignani, who got out of the jam, will lead it off. And she drives one right field. And that's caught. Caught out there by Florio for Dedham, out number 1. Vignani got some good aluminum on it, but flies to right field for out number 1. That's going to bring up Brenna Bramwell, the third baseman, and after Brenna will be Sophia Knopf, the right fielder. Holds up, takes ball 1. He's still pitching. Ball 2. Good eye by Bramwell. No score, bottom of the second, 1 out. Ooh, almost got down the line there, but it's foul. It's going to make the count 2-1 on Bramwell. Hickey looks in. 2-1. That's low. 3-1 to Bramwell, so she should get a good pitch to here, or otherwise you'll draw a walk and another base runner for the Lancers. Good cut. That's foul. It's going to make the count full, 3-2. 1 out, bottom of the second, no score. Hickey looks in. Ball 4, and Bramwell draws the walk. That'll bring up Sophia Knopf, and on deck will be McGrath as we turn the lineup over. Lance's right fielder. Takes strike 1. Hickey reared back and fired that one. Bramwell on first. 1 out. See if the Lancers can't get something moving. Getting a big lead over there is Bramwell. She's looking. Here comes Hickey with the next pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. She reared back on that one. 1-2. Enough. Strike 3. Hickey reared back on that one and gets the K. It's going to bring up McGrath. Led off with a hot shot to the third baseman who threw her out for out number 1 of the bottom of the first inning for the Lancers. And Hickey looks in. The Lancers shortstop takes strike 1. 2 down. Bramwell still over at first. Long fly ball, that's high. Going back. Oh, center fielder catches it, and that'll end the inning. Out number 3. Nice catch by the center fielder out there for Dedham. We've played 2, no score. All right, we're back. Start of the third. This will be Elliott, the second baseman. Ball 1. Ball 1 to Elliott. Takes strike. Evens the count, 1-1, top of the third. That'll be Elliott, and then brings back the start of the lineup for the Marauders. There's strike 2, 1-2. 1-2, Vignani trying to finish Elliott off, the second baseman. And she does. Called third. That's the 6K for Vignani. And here comes the top of the order. That's Sharapa, the shortstop, who flied to left field to open the game. Ball 1 outside. A little high, maybe. 1-0 to Sharapa. Ball 2. Vignani has pitched very well, had a little bump in the second, but got out of it with back-to-back Ks. And then starts the third with another one. Ball 3, count runs to 3-0 on Sharapa. Strike 1, 3-1 as she grooves one in there. Strike 2, gets a full count. 1 down, top of the third. This Tri-Valley League contest between 2 definitely good teams here. Just gets a piece. Count remains 3-2. Once again, this game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. There's a fly ball. It's high to right field, and it's out of play. Count remains 3-2. Vignani looks in. Kicks at the dirt. Lets it fly. A little low. That's going to put Sharappa on first as she draws the walk. That's going to bring up Gonzalez. Center fielder made a nice catch to end the second. Gonzalez struck out, was the first strikeout victim of Vignani in the first. One down. He's going. There's a throw. Beautiful throw. Oh. Beautiful throw. First call was safe, but she was out. And that was a beautiful throw by the catcher. That was Granger with a beautiful throw. That clears the bases. There's another strike on Gonzalez. Runner erased by the strong throw when Norton catcher. Right on the money. There's a ball. Count goes to 2-1. Ball 3. Strike 2. Count runs full. Vignani looking for another K and to get out of this inning. Oh, there's a base hit. Base hit to left. Gonzalez with a solid hit to left field, quickly brought in. Correa quickly gets it in to the infield. Gets it to Bramwell. Two outs. Gonzalez on first, going to bring up Friday, who takes strike 1, also a strikeout victim in the first. 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Quickly ahead, Vignani, 0-2 on Friday. Ball. Another attempt. And another caught stealing as Bramwell slaps on the tag. And another great throw by Granger. And that ends the inning. All right, bottom of the third, after a fantastic display of catching runners stealing by Granger and the Norton, it'll be Menyo to lead it off. Menyo, Alves, and Granger. Good swing, but foul ball, 0-1 on Menyo. No score, bottom of the third. Hickey looks in. Another foul, check swing foul. Hickey ahead, 0-2 on Menyo. Solid shot, nice play by the second baseman, and just gets Menyo. Nice play by Elliott, who scooped up that hot grounder by Menyo and throws her out. Menyo out, 4-3. Brings up Julia Alves, first baseman of Norton, who walked in the first. Julia gets into one, but moves a little bit. That's the right fielder. That's Florio, who moves over to her right, and quickly we have 2 outs. It brings up Granger, also drew a walk in the first. Captain Nicole Granger showing that gun of hers. It's a hot one. That's trouble. Shortstop scoops it up, makes the long throw, and just gets her. That's shortstop Sharappa with a nice play, and Granger out 6-3. We've played 3 It's Dedham 0 and Norton 0. All right, here we go. Looks like Friday's up. She was up when, and it's a line shot to left field. Quickly gotten back in. Friday was up when Gonzalez was caught stealing. Solid single to left. But Friday's up. That'll bring up Hickey, Egan, and Bellotti to follow after that. And Yanni looks in. Ball one. Hickey struck out in the second. The Dedham pitcher matching zeros and zeros, takes another strike. Vignani looks in. Solid. Brennan takes it herself. Bramwell, nice play for a 6-3 double play. Quickly, 2 outs. A nice play by Bramwell. Scooped it up, took it herself through to first for the double play. So quickly, 2 down. It'll bring up Egan. Egan walked in the second. Takes ball 1. Fine play by Bramwell. It's been crisp defense by both teams, actually. And I'm sure they've had a hard time getting in practice time with all the rain we've had. But a great display by both teams so far. That's low. Vignani. 3-0. Oh, it's walks her. So Egan draws the walk. With 2 down. A runner on first. It brings up Bellotti. So Bellotti had a booming double in the second. Takes strike 1. Oh and 1. Ball 1. 1-1. Got Egan over there on first base. He drew a walk. 2 down. And Yanni looking in. Count at 1-1. There's a high fly ball to left. Under it and takes it in. Correa hauls it in to end the inning. Stellar defense by the Lancers. No score. Bottom of the 4th for the Lancers. All right, we're going to start the bottom of the 4th. Leading off, it will be Captain Madison Correa, who ended the last inning with a nice catch in left field. Takes strike 1. It'll be Jolly to follow and Megan Vignani, the pitcher, after Jolly. 0-1 on Correa. No score if you're joining us. Line shot, and that'll get down. That's trouble. Big turn, but goes back as Gonzalez gets it in quick. Good backing up by the Marauders. Correa leads off with a line shot to center. And that's going to bring up Jolly, who flew out to left field in the first. Center fielder lays down the bunt. Stays fair. Oh, what's the call? Looks like she beat out the bunt, too. Moves the runner. Nice bunt by Jolly, and she beats it out. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Vignani up. She flew out to a right field. Little action going for the Lancers now. There's a pop-up. It's going to fall. Gets by the second baseman. Throws to second. Out there. Gets the tough play any way around. But Vignani, fielder's choice to the second baseman. So Jolly is retired as second. Correa moves to third. And Vignani gets first on the fielder's choice. That's going to bring up Brenna Bramwell. She walked in the second. Brenna had a couple of nice plays putting on the tags and a nice double play unassisted. First and third, one out. Ball gets by. And there's the first run of the game. Pass ball. And Correa scores. Bramwell up. Swing and a miss. Runner on second for Norton. Leading 1-0. Oh, reared back. Hickey got a little something extra there. Another strike. Ball four. Bramwell draws another walk. We've got runners at first and second. That'll bring up Knopf. Knopf struck out in second. Ball one. Hickey looks in. There's a strike. Evens the count at ones. Holds up 2-1. 2-1 enough. Three and one. Lance is looking to do some more damage. Leading 1-0, bottom of the fourth. A swing and a miss. Hickey leans back. Fouls it off. Nice swing. Off, it's a hard one, and it gets through. Long throw home, but that runner is there. Third base, they throw down and tagged out on the play. That goes 8-2 to 5. But Norton scores another run. Two nothing Lancers. All right, it's going to bring up Destiny McGrath. grounded to third and flied to center with Knopf at second. Takes ball one. Chance for McGrath to knock in another run as Knopf is out there at second base. Has a single and an RBI. Big RBI. Hickey ran back, but having a little trouble finding the plate there. Another ball. 3-0 to McGrath. There's a strike, 3-1. Hickey looks in. There's a long fly ball. If that stays fair, it's gone. McGrath puts a charge into it, clears the left field fence by a lot, and that's a 2-run homer for McGrath. Norton up 4-0 as the team greets her as well they should. That was a shot. It's going to bring up Captain Liv Menyo. Grounded to third and grounded to second. As you can see the excitement on the Norton bench now as they're up 4-0. Bottom of the fourth. Menyo, the pop-up. Pitcher calls it. It drops. Little miscommunication with the Marauders between the third baseman and the pitcher. The ball falls in, and Menyo ends up on first base. It's going to bring up Julia Alves. Hits one to the shortstop. Throws to second for the out. 6-4. That's the inning. However, it's a big one for Norton as they come up with 4, and after 4, it's 4-0 Norton. All right, top of the fifth. Solemnity will lead it off. She struck out in the second as Atlantis had a big inning. Ball one to Solemnity. The left fielder's had a good game in left field for the Marauders. Strike one. 1-1. Strike two. She blows that one by. Mignani's got a little pep on it now that her team got her 4 runs. Ball two. Evens the count at 2-2. Ooh, ball 3. 3-2. We got a full one. Don't want to lose her here. Mignani looks back. And another K. Salami goes down again. Salemi, excuse me. That's the 7th strikeout for Vignani. That's going to bring up Tanetta, who also struck out in the second. Ball one. There's a solid, a great catch. Great catch by Jolly in center. Goes down and gets it. Thought that was a base hit, but Jolly with a beautiful play in center field. Tanetta flies to center. 2 outs. Top of the fifth. That's going to bring up Elliott, who struck out in the... I'm sorry, that looks like a pinch hitter. It's Peckham, number 20. Peckham the pinch hit. We'll see if she plays the field, but for now, she's going to hit for Elliott. Ball one. Strike. Gets the call for Vignani. 1-1. 2 down. Top of the 5th. There's a ball high. 2-1. Thank Principal Lisa Giuliani and Athletic Director Aaron Sumner, always around. You've got baseball going on, track. There's a swing and a foul ball. And, of course, the softball here. Great programs at Norton High School. Vignani, and it's down here. Foul ball coming right into the camera. Vignani trying to finish Beckham off. Beckham and Pesky hanging in there. Ball 3. We got it full. Vignani trying to get out of the 5th. Ball 4. Peckham draws a walk. That's going to bring the top of the lineup. Sharapa was flied to left and walked and was caught stealing. Strong throw by Granger. To Bramwell. 2 down. As we said, Norton leading 4-0 after that big inning. Ball 1. Just got a piece. 1-1. Vignani reared back for a little extra there. Vignani trying to finish the Marauders off here in the 5th. There's a fly ball pop up. And that's the right fielder coming in. That's Knopf, who makes the catch, ends the top of the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Norton leading 4-0. All right. Leading off the bottom of the 5th. That's number 6, Captain Nicole Granger. Takes ball 1. Looks like Sophia Knopf is warming up the sideline for Norton. Hickey still remains on the mound for the Marauders. We get a foul ball. Granger walked and grounded out to the shortstop. Takes another ball. 2-1. Pop up, and it goes out of play. 2-2. Granger asks for time. Granted, now sets in. Here comes Hickey. Another foul ball. Spoils that. Count remains 2-2. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Hickey getting ready. Granger has played a fine game behind the plate. It's a tough one. Into the hole, it's short, and she's going to beat that out. Not much the shortstop could do for the Marauders. So base hit for Granger, leading off the fifth. It's going to bring up Madison Correa. A solid single, scored a run. Correa takes ball one high. Ready. Takes ball two. 2-0. 2-0. Runner on first. Nobody out. Bottom of fifth. 4-0 Lancers in this Tri-Valley tilt here between Dedham and Norton. Called strike, throw down the first. And Granger back easily. 2-1 on Correa. Thought about it, holds up, and it's a ball. 3-1. Should get something to hit here. Oh, a nice cut. That's 3-2. And it draws a walk. Coach Noski having a meeting with his infield pitcher and catcher, as we've got a new pitcher, a left-hander. So Egan to pitch, Hickey to go to first. So Egan will get a few warm-ups here. Left-hander. All right, we're back. There's a strike. Ooh, and just under the tag. His runners move up. So Jolly's up. Just gets a piece. That was number 3, Morgan Antosca, in to run and stole third. Jolly has flown out to left and had a base hit. And second and third is a ball. Egan looks in, the lefty. There's a pop-up. It rolls foul, just couldn't quite get to it. Jolly looking to add to the Norton lead here with a base hit. Would bring in at least one, maybe two. Egan looks in. The lefty fires. It's a ball. Jolly digging in. It's a grounder right to the pitcher. Looks the runner back. Throws to first. Nice play by Egan to retire Jolly. 1-3. For out number 1. Bottom of the 5th. It's going to bring up Vignani. Fielder's choice, and flown out to right. A shot to right field. That's a base hit, and that could gonna bring 2. Vignani brings in 2 to help her own cause, and that makes it 6-0 Lancers. There's a strike. Strike 2. That's low. Ball 1, 1-2. Shortstop. Oh, and got error on the shortstop. Made a nice play, just a little too hot to handle. It brings up Knopf. That's high, ball 1. Trying to look on the roster for number 7, who hit that ball to the shortstop and is now at first base. My apologies, I don't see her name listed. Now the ball. There's a strike. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Lancers leading 6-0. Bottom of the 5th. Strike 2. There's Knopf, who has struck out and had a base hit and scored. There's a hot one. Oh, nice attempt by the shortstop. Kept it in, but that's going to score a run. Oh, it's called out at the plates. Nice play by Dedham. Umpires are going to get together here. Out at the plates. Four to 2. Nice play by the shortstop. That's Sharapa, who kept the ball in. Second baseman scooped it up and threw to the catcher, who planted the tag. That was Bellotti, who put the tag on. 2 down, bottom 5. That's going to bring up McGrath, who had a blast the last time up. Takes strike 1. It's a ball. Number 7 could be Bramwell. I have it listed at 22. Number 22. McGrath, it's low. McGrath, who hit a bomb. There's another hit to the shortstop. Lines it up, throws to first. Nice play. McGrath retired. 6-3. After 5, the score. Norton 6, Dedham nothing. All right, we've got all kinds of defensive replacements. Pitcher 2, looks like Sophia Knopf is out there. She'll be facing Gonzalez, the center fielder for the Marauders, to start the 6th. Strike 1. Looks like she's been paying attention to the umpires. He likes that pitch right there at the knees. Gonzalez down 0-1. 0-2. Knopf quickly blows another one by her. Gonzalez has a base hit and struck out in the first. Takes strike 3. Gonzalez goes down on strikes to start the 6th. That's going to bring up Friday, who also has a hit and has struck out. Fouls one off. Knopf gets right to it, bringing the heat and right around the plate. All the fielders, sure, like to play behind somebody who pitches like that. Strike 2 as blows another one by Friday. 0-2 quickly. And it's called strike 3. So 2 down. That's going to bring up Hickey, who started the game on the mound, pitched well, but Norton finally got to her in the 4th. He's now at first base. Struck out and grounded out. Takes strike 1. 0-1 on Hickey. Knopf yet to throw a ball. Another strike as Hickey just gets a piece. 0-2. Just gets a piece. You got Riley Jewett at third for Norton in now, too. There's a pop-up. Catcher looks like it goes out behind the backstop. Count remains 0-2. It's like Alves is over at first base now, and we'll see if we can see the numbers for you for the rest of the lineup out there in the field. 0-2 on Hickey. Takes strike 3. Knopf comes in and blows away the Marauders. Strike 3 for the 3rd K. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Your Lance is up 6-0. All right. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th is Captain Liv Menyo. Last time up at a base hit for the Lancers. Egan on the mound for the Marauders. Umpires are ready. And here we go for the bottom of the 6th. Egan brings in the heat. Strike 1 to Menyo. Puts a charge into that one. That's trouble. Oh, almost a nice play by Gonzalez, but it pops out. And there's a double for Menyo. Terrific play by the outfield. Just didn't quite squeeze it. That's going to bring up number 33, Erica Ransom. Takes strike 1. It's the first time up for Ransom. Ball 1. Menyo out on second after that shot. Almost caught by Gonzalez, but couldn't quite haul it in. There's a foul ball out of play. Count 1-2. 1-2 to Ransom. Ready. Here comes a pitch by Egan. She puts a charge into it, too. That's trouble. Finds the gap. Gonzalez chases it down. She's got good speed. But there's another double and another run. Menyo scores on the double by Ransom. That's going to bring up number 6, Nicole Granger. Granger's had a fine game today. Takes strike 1. Nobody out. 1 in. Runner on second. 7-0 right now. Norton. There's a ball. 1-1 to Granger. Last time up at a base hit. Was also walked and grounded to short. Scored a run. Takes strike 2. 1-2. Captain Nicole Granger. Yeah. Evens the count. 2-2. Gets set. Egan looks in. The lefty. Hit out of play to the right by Granger. Count remains 2-2. Ground ball gets by the shortstop. That's a base hit. Throws it, gets it in quickly. The left fielder for the Marauders. Runners at the corner. After the base hit by Granger. Nobody out. That's going to bring up Madison Correa, captain. Also with a good game today. Takes strike 1 as Egan rears back and fires. Ransom on third, Correa on first. Nobody out. Strike 2. Throws down and picks off Ransom at third. Correa goes to second on the steal. Nice play by the Marauders. Friday slapped on the tag. She took the throw from Bellotti. Strike 3. Correa goes down on strikes for out number 2. Out number 3, excuse me. We've played 6. Lancers get another run to go up 7-0. All right. Knopf back on the mound. Swing and a miss by the Marauders, number 2. A little high, 1-1. That's the first ball by Knopf that she's thrown. She went 1-2-3 with K's last inning. Rears back and blows it by the Marauders hitter. 1-2. Strike 3 called. 1 down, top of the 7th. Number 6 flag up to pinch hit for the Marauders. Takes a strike by Knopf. Tough task to come in to face this flame-throwing right-hander for the Lancers. Strike 2. Knopf goes right to work. Looks in. A little low. Even flag wasn't sure. She almost stepped to the dugout. 1 and 2. Just gets a piece, knocks it over to the right. 1 and 2. 1 down. Top of the 7th. Lancers leading 7-0. Took them a little while to get going, but boy, once they did, they got rolling. Strike 3, another K, and that's 5 up, 5 down on Ks for Knopf. So far, combined 12 Ks for the Lancers. Vignani and Knopf. Strike 1. That's number 10, Wilcox, also pinch hitting for the Marauders. Coach Mike Noski getting everybody in there. Strike 2. 0-2 on Wilcox. Here comes Knopf. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's the ball game. 7-0. Your Lancers win. Game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Lancers go to 3-1, while the Marauders fall to 2-2.